right, Lee. Thanks. Mason Brown scoops it out of the defensive zone. Back to Armstrong, who re-enters. Braden Seven works his way to the middle. A decent shot on goal, stopped by Latin. Puck comes out to Noah Collar and speeds on the right side. He's going to go down low, looking for someone up front. It's deflected by the goalie out to the defenseman. So Colton Justice holds it in, drops it down low, rings it around the back. Mason Brown working along the back wall. Max Brown with a little bit of support. Unable to hold the zone here. Werner is going to dump it in. It's blocked by the defender. They were looking for a line change there, and looks like we got an icing. It's like Max Brammer, Beckett Juilliard, and Thomas Werner. With Colin and Kyler in support. Equipment malfunction on the Armstrong bench. Colin Harvey holds it in. That's intercepted by Armstrong. Moves in along the line into the offensive zone. Centering pass can't connect. CCHA pushes it out of the zone. Armstrong back to retrieve. Armstrong, defender lifts on the breakout pass. It's picked off by Beckett Juilliard, who dumps it back down low to Brammer. Brammer back to Juilliard, can't connect. Armstrong, some speed through the center. Gonna have to watch that guy. So Armstrong able to hold it in the zone. The shot on net, it's stopped by Latin easily. Here we go. Thomas Werner with a nifty little move there. He dumps it into the zone for a line change. Looks like we got Xander Human, Eli favorite. Colton Justice out. Looks like Alex B. and Alex Flindahl in. Alex Flindahl going for the puck. Center pass is picked off by Armstrong up to number 8, who streaks in down on the left side. Favorite with a nice defensive play, chasing it down. Xander Human bringing it up with some speed down the right side. Takes a shot, little high. Puck comes all the way out, down with Colton Justice retrieving the puck, flips it up, and couldn't connect with Alex B. We're going to have an icing waved off. The rough body could have played it. Colton Justice, a nice defensive play. Shoots, it's blocked by the defender down low. Colton Justice takes another shot that's blocked. Schmidt's moving back, head off the winger. It's held in by Armstrong, back down to the winger. Flips it to the center to no one, over to our team. Here comes Oliver Schmidt, dumps it in, and he's going to chase it down. Beautiful play by Oliver. So Alex Speed tries a backhand shot that's blocked. Back up, head man the puck to Armstrong. We enter the zone with a little bit of speed. We got Charlie Knably tied up. Armstrong defender pokes it out of the offensive zone. We got an offside coming. Looks like we got Noah Colleran, Charlie Knably, and Mason Brown with Harvey and Kyler on defense. Armstrong receives the puck, will break into the zone. Centering pass a little ahead of the teammate there. Bounces back up for a shot from the top. It's blocked by Colin Harvey. Over to Noah Colleran. He's coming down the right side. He's intercepted. He's maintaining control. He's able to get a shot off, but it was blocked. Noah Colleran with another shot blocked. Up down low, Max Brammer receives the puck. Looking for someone out front, and it's stopped by the goalie. Beckett Juliar, Max Brammer, and Thomas Werner. The face-off, it's like Armstrong comes away with the face-off, but it's held off by Colton Justice. Dumps it down low. We're going to have a tripping penalty on Beckett Juliar. Looked like couldn't control it. He had his energy was moving that way. Couldn't get out of the way. Bring it down to the other end here for an Armstrong power play. Werner out, hassling the Armstrong offense, and Brammer dumps it back down into the zone. Nice and call coming back the other way. So Xander Human on the face-off. Armstrong wins the face-off. Take it up top for a shot that's wide right of the net. The net is off the barn. .132 remaining in the goal penalty. Looks like CCHA comes away with that face-off cleanly. Xander Hume is streaking up the middle. He's got his man beat. Takes a nice shot on goal. It's stopped. Armstrong coming in with the puck. Well, he's harassed by Human, who gathers the puck in and hits the net on the shot behind. Colton just a shot rings around the back. It's controlled by the Gold to reestablish and dump the puck down in the offensive zone. Xander Human on the forecheck. He comes away with a nice turnover. Shot on net, stopped. Back up to Ollie Schmidt, who kicks it down low. Back up to Xander Human, who's harassed by Armstrong. It's like Oliver Schmidt's going to take the puck back and get a reset. Flips it down to Xander Human on the right side, who takes the shot that's wide at the net. Puck's held in by Colton Justice once again. It rings all the way around. That's going to be received by Armstrong. Cleanly out of their zone. Armstrong dumps it into the zone behind the net. Noah Colleran coming in to play the puck. Can't come away with it. Got number 98 streaking down the middle. Shoots wide right of the net. Knavely down the right side. He takes a check and loses the puck to number 30. He takes a shot wide left of the net. Up to Colleran. Can't connect with Mason Brown. Armstrong back into the offensive zone here. Pass is intercepted by Kyler Rasmussen, who ices the puck. .7:02 remaining in the first. Still scoreless. Armstrong comes away with the face-off. Centering pass is deflected, and looks like Max Brammer's going to come away with it. He skates it out of the zone nicely, flips it off the boards. Looks like Becky Juilliard sees the puck at support, and Max shot on net that's stopped and covered by the goalie. CCHA coming away with the face-off shot on net. Tipped out front here, but recovered by the goalie. Eli Favory holds it in, rings it around the back to Max Brammer. Kind of a miscommunication by Armstrong there. He lost the puck. Over to Werner, who dumps it down low. They're looking for a line change. Looks like we're going to have... Colton Justice gathering the puck over to Becca Juilliard, dumps it back in onside. Eli Favorite pushes the puck up to Alex B. He's hit from behind. Looks like we got caught with the defender behind us. He takes a sharp angle shot that's stopped easily by Gunnar Flatten. Armstrong comes away with face-off. Looks like Xander Hillman interrupts the pass there. Armstrong pass. He's taken down behind the play. Number 98 coming along with speed. Xander Hillman recovers nicely from that play. Alex Wendell flips it back down into the offensive zone with Xander Hillman harassing the other player. Xander Human. Well, you got the Armstrong players already chirping. It's not even halfway through the first period here. But, 5 minutes to go in the first. Alex Flindle working down low. Armstrong gathers it up. And pass to nowhere is intercepted by Colton Justice, who dumps it down low. Line change coming up. Got Mason Brown, skates away with the puck, scoots the puck into the offensive zone. Oliver Schmidt makes a nice play on the puck, brings it in, takes a shot on the assist. Faceoffs won by CCHA, kicked up top to Harvey, over to Colleran. Colin are working along the boards with Charlie Knably. It squirts back out above the blue line there. We'll have to reset for an offside. Armstrong comes away with the face-off. They over the blue line, lose the puck to Charlie Knably. Makes a nice play, dumps it in down low. Noah Colleran making a play on the puck down low on the forecheck. In comes Charlie Knably. Puck squirts out to Colleran up to Harvey. Back down low to Charlie Knably. Armstrong covers the puck. Skates across half ice. Looks like we got an offside. That was offside all that long. Anyway, we got Colleran coming up on the right side. Tyler Rasmussen retrieves the puck, D-to-D pass over to Harvey. He makes a nice bounce pass off the wall to Colleran, can't connect. Larry Harvey makes a nice stick check on the puck, on a shot. And Beckett Julier kicks it out of the offense, the Armstrong zone over to number 98, streaks across the blue line, and he is stopped by Flatten. CCHA wins the draw over to Werner. Oh, puck's picked up by Armstrong and deflected over into the corner to Beckett Juilliard, who flips the puck out of the Armstrong offensive zone. Puck out of play. Take the face off the center ice. Draws one by Armstrong. Makes a pass to the middle of number 2. Pokes it across the blue line to number 4. Looks like Alex B comes away with the puck, puts it out of the offensive zone. Then Armstrong recovered it across the blue line for an offside. Xander Hill skate away with the face-off when brings it around over to the other side. And he hustles back to the puck. He's got Alex Flinnall down low. Alex B recovers the puck, centering past Flinnall but can't connect. Alex Flinnall along the wall working. Armstrong recovering the puck. Guy skated to the center. We're going to have a delayed penalty coming up here. Looks like it's going to be on an Armstrong player. So we'll have a gold power play. It was a hooking call. CCHA coming away with the face-off. Colin Harvey tried to dump it in. It was stopped by the defender. Skates in one-on-one. Good goal. Alexander Human takes a nice shot. That's stopped by the goalie. Face off, recovered by Armstrong. We can't shoot it out. We got Eli Favorite working along the boards there. Puck squirts out to Armstrong and pushed back in, still onside. Armstrong shoots it out. Kyler shoots it over to Collar and takes a shot on net. That's stopped by the Armstrong goalie. Still a minute remaining on the power play for the gold. Let's see if we can get something put together here. Face off, won by CCHA. Shot down low for Charlie Knabe, who centers it. Can't connect with Alex B. Shot on goal by Oliver Schmidt. Stopped by the goalie. Face off coming up. CCHA wins the face-off. Oliver Schmidt up top, shoots it down. A little wide of the mark. The Armstrong goalie stops it with the face-off coming up. Oliver Schmidt. Werner punches it up to Knavely, who finds an open Alex B. Nice play by the goalie, stick save by the goalie. Colton Justice with a blast. Stopped by the Armstrong goalie. CCHA comes away with the face-off. They shoot it down low to Charlie Knavely. Over to Werner. Punches it back up to Knavely. End of the period, 1-0 Armstrong.
It's definitely colder up here because you're more exposed.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
White. Go get him. Let's go. No, 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 no. Boards, boards, boards. Get in there, Alex. Good job, Gunner. Hustle. Get him, Alex. Go get him. Skate, bud. Oh. Good try. Good try, Xander. Okay. Get in there, Xander. Offside. Whatever. Armstrong's going to be on the power play here. I think it was a penalty for roughing. We're circling in our zone right now. Passing it, a shot on net. And a goal. CC's going to have to dig himself out of a hole here, get some momentum going. There's Kyler passing it into neutral, picked up by Knably. Held in the zone by Brammer. Looks like another penalty being called. I didn't catch that one. Looks like it's going to be on Armstrong for roughing. Hopefully we can take advantage of an extra man here. So we're keeping it down deep in our offensive zone. Held in by Kyler Rasmussen. A little bit of a battle along the boards. Rasmussen takes a shot. Deflected. Held in to the offensive zone. Now it's out at neutral. We've retained possession back in our defensive zone. Coming across is Rasmussen into the neutral zone, crossing the blue line. Tries to center, gets deflected. We're keeping it in the offensive zone right now. Into the next corner, Collarin in for a hit. Gains possession in our offensive zone. Now Xander Human fighting along the boards. Puck out to neutral, coming up with Armstrong the other direction. Good stop by Eli Favorite on defense. Xander Human through neutral, crossing into the offensive zone again. Shot on net, saved by Armstrong goalie. There's about 30 seconds left on the power play. 8:41 in the period. Hopefully we can get, there's a shot on net. Kind of dribbled just left. Well, the puck's working behind the net here. Here's Thomas Werner out front. Ollie Schmidt takes possession. Colton Justice now, centering pass. Gets blocked up. We held it into our zone here. Now it's down deep behind the net. A battle for possession. Centering pass gets intercepted by Armstrong. They're coming down into our zone. Gets knocked off by Ollie Schmidt with an offside call and stoppage of play. We'll have a face-off at the dot just above the blue line. Power play is now over. Everyone back full strength. Max Brammer takes possession into the offensive zone. A little bit of back and forth with the puck. Armstrong charging back up on the left side. Shot taken, but a stop by Flat. Face off down in the defensive zone. Puck behind the net again, battles covered up by Gunner. And we'll have another face-off. 7:30 left in the period. Face-off is won by Armstrong, a shot on net, but saved by Gunner. Play continues behind the net. Now moving up towards the blue line. The boys were able to get it out of the defensive zone and an offside called. Face off in the neutral zone. Won by Armstrong. near the center line, now crossing into their offensive zone. Possession taken away. Here comes CC up to the neutral zone. And there was a kind of a flip that just got tipped over the leg pad of Gunner Flatten with the score. Now we're at 4-0 for Armstrong. Timeout taken. There's 6:45 left in second period. Boys really need to change the momentum happening here. Hopefully CC can regroup here. We'll have a face-off at center ice. Possession taken by Armstrong. Dumped it in deep into our defensive zone. Picked up by Kyler Rasmussen. Alex Flindahl with support. Xander Human brings it up out of the zone and now into our offensive zone. Pass intercepted. Now we're back to neutral zone. Bringing it back in. Kyler Rasmussen centering. Deflected. Alex Flindahl and Alex B. on the puck there. Now puck sent deep. Xander Human to support. The puck just slips out of the zone. People are coming back to get back on sides. Now puck back deep into our defensive zone. The line change is happening. Puck at neutral. Sent into our offensive zone. Beckett Juliar going deep. Armstrong takes possession, back to Kyler Rasmussen, who sends it back into the offensive zone. Now cleared by Armstrong. Icing waved off. A shot on net intercepted by Colin Harvey. Pass intercepted, we're at neutral. Colin sends it back into the neutral zone. Armstrong chasing with Max Brammer following. Max gets possession. Intercepted at neutral. Puck taken into our defensive zone by Armstrong. Battle along the boards for control. Oh, good stick check there by Noah Colleran to get them back out of the zone and into our offensive zone. Puck back out to neutral. Colton Justice handling. Pass up to Noah Colleran. Passes a defender. Shot on net, just wide of the net. Oh, another great opportunity. But unfortunately stopped by the goalie. Now they're rushing back the opposite direction. No. Sorry, folks. Good save by Gunner there. There was a great opportunity for another goal by Armstrong. Battle along the far boards. There's a tie-up with Charlie Knabely and two other Armstrong players. They attempted a wraparound. We got a penalty, delayed penalty here. That's going to be on CCHA. I'm not sure what the call was on that. We will find out. So, another power play for Armstrong. Let's see. Penalty was on Charlie Knabely. I'm not sure. Kind of missed the call. I think it may have been a trip. I'm not certain on that. So we will have shorthanded again. Armstrong scores again. It's now 5-0. And we'll have another face-off at center ice. Let's go, boys! Go get him, Alex. All right, puck back at neutral. We bring it into the offensive zone with Alex B. with possession. Now Xander Human, Colin Harvey sends it deep behind the net. Support back in there. Alex Flindall with a good check on taking possession. Alex B. passing up just neutral ice. We'll have to reset. Eli Favorite brings it back into neutral. Now there's a rush for the puck. Xander Human. Although Armstrong intercepts, takes possession. Skating it forward. We got the puck behind the net. Alex B with possession right now. Sends it up to Alex F. He's skating hard, but running out of gas. Back to neutral. And play is offside. And we'll have another face-off here. Just above the blue line. About a minute left in the period. Ollie Schmidt taking possession, shoots it out of the zone. Armstrong will have to get back on sides. Here comes Charlie Knabely now into the offensive zone. Tries to center it. Unfortunately, a stoppage of play. I believe the net got knocked off here. We'll reset that. And have a face-off here in our offensive zone. Won the face-off, although it just trickles out of our zone. We'll have to get back on sides. There's a fight for the puck, possession, neutral, and that's the end of the second period. Our clock is off a little bit. So we'll regroup here and get one more period with a chance to gain some more points here.
No collar and gains the face-off. Shoots, misses the shot. No collar and working down low. Squirts the puck out, intercepted by Armstrong. It's played hard by Max Brammer on the wall. Cross-ice pass to Mason Brown to gain the zone. It's Armstrong takes the puck back, gains the zone. Got an open man up front. Oh. It's like Colin Harvey scoots the puck up, dumps it down into the offensive zone. Got an icing call coming up. Xander Human with a nice play down the center, takes a shot. Good job, Charlie. Good job. Oh, they blew the whistle. Hands are just freezing. Can I trade off for a minute? You know, if I get for a sec?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, my hands are just.
Let's go, Kyler. Oh my goodness, no good. Delayed penalty being called. It looks like it's going to be on Armstrong. I thought they were calling us on that, so sorry for my disgruntled voice, but let's go, Charlie! Okay. Let's see, so he's calling it on roughing, I think, or boarding, one of the two. We'll have a power play coming up. So we're gonna face off down in our offensive zone. All right, face off won by CCHA. Shot taken by Eli Favorite but blocked. So coming up, good job Ollie into the neutral zone. Was Armstrong, although got taken away. Back into the neutral. Good job, Charlie. We've taken over possession again. And our defensive zone, Eli Favorite passes it up to Charlie Knably. Sends it deep behind the Armstrong net. Where we will battle again. Pass intercepted. We're coming down the other way now with Armstrong. Takes a shot, stopped by Gunner. There we go. Now out of the Armstrong zone, neutral ice. Xander Human intercepting a pass. Now down into offensive zone, takes a shot on net. Rebound comes out to the sideboards, another shot. It gets stopped by the goalie. And we'll have another face-off in the offensive zone. Face-off. Back and forth, although taken possession by Armstrong, which was pass intercepted by Kyler. Back into the neutral zone, Xander Human gets it into our offensive zone, sends it deep into the zone. Kyler Rasmussen grabs the loose puck. There's a battle behind the net. Game's getting a little more physical here. And there's a stoppage of play, I believe, offsides. We'll have another face-off here, just above the blue line of our offensive zone.
Oh, we got running time.
Well, maybe it's 5 goals. We're just noticing the clock here at the rink. Yeah, they're doing running time, so there's just, I'll try to adjust the time here. So just over 6 minutes left to play. We're back behind the net. Charlie Knably sends it up to Ollie Schmidt at the point, who takes a shot, was deflected. And the puck goes out of play. So we'll have another face-off. just outside of our offensive zone. Oops, check that. Into our offensive zone. Red circle. Let's see. Face off. Won by Armstrong. Controlled. Almost got a redirected pass that had to be blocked by the goalie. Now we're coming down the other way into our defensive zone. There's a battle in the corner. Comes out, Mason Brown controls. Tries to get it outside. Shot on net, stopped by Gunner. Another save by Gunner, point blank range. White is trying to knock it out of the zone, but is unable to do so. Shot goes above the net. Now White is controlling and is out of the zone. And back in. Now we're back deep into our zone once again. Mason Brown grabbing the puck along the boards, passes up to Noah Colleran, who is fighting to get it out of the zone. Gets stopped. Armstrong possession again, another shot on goal. He's blocked. Pass up to neutral. Noah Colleran's taking it into the offensive zone. Shot on net. Blocked by the goalie. Battle goes into the corner for possession. Still trying to control. Now Armstrong's comes out with it, coming through neutral ice. Down the other way. Oh. Yeah, that looked like a trip, but went uncalled. Come on, Alex! Move your feet. All right, we're down behind the net. Alex Swindoll tries to center it. Somewhat blocked. No one was there. Puck's all the way back down to our defensive zone. Eli Favorite to control. Sends it up to Alex B. Now to Xander Human, who's skating it up neutral ice into the offensive zone. Dumps it deep. Alex Flindall trying to battle along the boards. Pops out to neutral. Ollie Schmidt now passes to Eli Favorite. We're back into neutral. Armstrong sending it deep into the corner. Eli Favorite skating behind the net. Passes to Alex B.
There you go. Great.
Up to center. To Charlie Knabely, who's skating it all the way down. Centers it. Unable to get a shot off. Good opportunity there. 2 minutes left in the period. We got Becca Juilliard now. Sends it down into our offensive zone. Fighting for possession. Armstrong now controls it. A pass missed by Armstrong. Went deep into our zone. No icing called. Things are just going now. Nothing's. Get it out of there.
There you go.
Right of the net, fight, scrum in the front of the net, pass to center. Becca Juilliard now controlling to center ice, dumps it in. Shot just wide of the net. Battle for possession. Now looks like pops out. Armstrong controls, skating it up into their zone. Back into the corner. All right, Max Brammer, nice pass over to Thomas Werner, who brings it into our zone. Dumps it in. Only a few seconds left here, hoping to get one on the board.
No, let's go.
Kind of a couple changes of possession at neutral ice. Shot on net, saved by Gunner. Here comes Xander Human now with the puck, crossing the blue line. Fans on the shot. Into the central, shot on net. Looks like save, couldn't tell. Time's expired with the running clock, so that'll be our final. A tough one for the Stormhawks.